Hello and welcome back to part 7 of City Skylines Let's Play Figaro. I am currently right outside a high school in Figaro Heights. Oh, there's a fire down there. It looks like the fire's out. We can continue. So if I look back, you can see that this is basically a hill, and there's our tower back there on top of the hill. There should be more coming up soon once I get the property values nice and high. But yeah, we are on the west side, I guess, of the city. This would be the Figaro Heights area all the way down to the commercial strip, which we should be hitting soon. Yeah, that's the industrial zone there, and there's a freeway over there. So this should be the commercial area. There's our statue. The overpass. We're trying to get to the theater. I'm going to see if I can navigate there. Well, there's a cinema here, but there's actually a real cinema, a ploppable cinema, that I built yesterday near our red light district. So I'm going to see if I can navigate there just using the roads without a GPS. So this area is really bright, so this is definitely the commercial strip. You can see the windmills back there in the background. And that over there is the industrial, so I know that there's a red light district. I can see the buildings. There's the statue of the worker. Oh, I walked into a building there. Can't do that in real life. Oh, I might have passed the cinema. Oh, here's a cinema right here. Memory of Tomorrow. I wonder if they change the movies playing here each time. Oh, what's interesting here is actually you can see through the window and see inside there. You can see the ceilings inside. That's a neat thing that they did. I mean, I doubt anyone could even see that playing the game normally. You have to be on the ground level to see that detail. This is our official park. I'll be building more stuff here soon. And here's our sunrise. Alright, I guess we can continue playing. As I mentioned yesterday, or the last time I played, our goal this time is to expand the residential area. But as I was starting up the game, I noticed a few issues cropping up. Too few customers here, and yeah, here too. So I think I need to also examine the transport system, make sure that the customers are getting there. Okay, let's pause the game here. How many people are riding that? Elk Hills commercial. Let's change the color here. Green is too similar to the other lines I have here. So these ones are also having issues with. Oh, we have an abandoned building here. Let me destroy that. Should build up. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Select none. I'm just adding extra stops here to help this area here. Bus line 14. I should rename this. This should be... It's not being used very much though. Port Industrial, so let's just go bus loop Port Industrial, I suppose. Okay. Let's have a look at our commercial loop. Yeah, so this old commercial loop is serving the old commercial district. It's a little bit convoluted though. I don't know why I did it like this. Elk Hills commercial. Let's try that. See if that fixes a few things. I don't see a lot of people getting off here for this bus. But it sometimes takes a little bit for the simulation to catch up when you add new things. There's a lot of people getting on at the bus loop. I just want to see where they go. Just gonna speed it up a little bit. This area here looks like a bad intersection. There's a lot of waiting. Okay, so they're just getting off for a couple of stops after the fact. "23 people. And I think the bus is mostly empty by the time it gets to the fish and chips. Yeah. So it's really not picking anyone up, and those two are now abandoned, so it didn't really fix it. Okay, well, we'll just see what happens here. I'm going to demolish these two buildings, and I'm going to keep redeveloping as I have to. So here we'll also redevelop this area as a high density residential. I hate having to keep building schools, but they do fill up quick, like the elementary schools in particular. Let's see if I can fix that by increasing the budget. Yeah, I think I've read somewhere that 109% is where you would want to be at. That's the most return you'll get. If you get more than that, you'll get diminishing returns. We're still having problems getting customers in. I think it might be a population issue. I might also have to think about more outside connections eventually. Let's look at our unemployment. 6%. That's good. We were at 11% at one point. So I want to leave development of this area out for now because I think we've overdeveloped our commercial. We're having customer issues. As you can see, all these buildings need customers. I'm not going to, I mean, if they disappear, it's a good opportunity for me to demolish them because I really don't like the look of too many of these buildings. I think these are generic buildings that came with the game, and they're not really my cup of tea. They look kind of generic. Oh. One of those hotels that look like the ones near where I work is abandoned, so we can demolish that. I haven't talked about this much, but this chirper thing is basically like an in-game Twitter, and people will like tweet you stuff like, oh, saying good job, blah blah blah, and some people find it quite annoying, but I was suggesting to the developers that they could actually turn it into like a good feedback tool, because a lot of times they just tweet you nonsensical stuff like, oh, I've extended my vacation an extra few days while visiting your city, which is nice because it kind of tells you that tourists are spending more time in your city, but it really doesn't say very much. I mean, they could do so much more with that thing. So yeah, so I was suggesting that they could do something more, but I don't think they've really improved Chirper. And I was reading the dev interviews, and apparently Chirper was like the pet project of the developer's CEO or the owner of the developer. And she really wanted that in the game and got it in. But you know, it's a great idea. I truly support it. I would just wish they'd do a little bit more with it. Like these are actual real people in the game. Like I can click on their name, and they'll take me to where they're at. But it's just very like here, party all night long. You know, it's just very. Yes, I know it's meant to be to give you like a sense of this world, but I think it should give you useful things like links to click on, like, oh, I was here and then this and this happened, and you know, just to highlight things that might be happening that you might not see, or businesses complaining to you that they don't have enough people buying their stuff, which is which is happening right now. That would be nice to see a tweet like that. But yeah, maybe they'll do that in the next expansion. Because the last one, I mean, they're not a very big development studio, and they've really done amazing stuff with what they have in terms of resources. So I've been meaning to like save a plot of around this size and turn it into like a park. I don't know if I want to do it now, but I think I don't want to just like have homogeneous blocks of housing, commercial. I want to break it up a bit. I had intended it to happen somewhere here, but that got turned into commercial district, so That's not happening anymore, so I'm thinking I could do it here. Turn it into like a... this is a Gula. Gula is a modder who does amazing stuff, by the way. If you find her work, it's pretty amazing. Oh, there's a McDonald's ploppable. I just downloaded that, but I want to do like a... Would this fit? No, it's too big. These are beach stuff. We can do a skate park. I can do like parks all along here. Just don't know if the size will all fit. Okay, we can do this. Let's see here. Is there another park I could use? What's this? Park with trees? Oh, a small playground. Park with trees? No, it's too big. Oh, I guess I could jump here and see what I can buy. I have that. Yeah, sorry, I'm just trying to think what I want to do. And then I'll just zone. This looks just... I don't know if it looks nice though. I think it looks kind of cheesy. Doesn't it? Let's move this back here. And then we'll have some low-rise residential to wrap that up. Let's see how that works out. I'll probably need to extend water. Well, that was enough to push development here. Actually, no, I don't want this to be taken by residential. I might commercialize this later, but we'll leave that empty for now. I probably do need to build a school soon. Yeah. So I think one of the overpowered buildings, these are overpowered. Where's the land? Where are the landmark? Oh no, wait, I can't. It's not unlocked yet. I need to reach 90,000 population. So yeah, one of the overpowered buildings I think like gives free schools basically to the whole city. Yeah, it just doesn't strike me correctly. It feels so over the top. Oh, we can actually fit a school right here. Let's do that. Right next to the parks. Okay. What was the last school called? Edgar High. I'll call this Edgar Primary because I'm running out of names. High school, university, we're okay on university. I didn't realize this, but when I was looking at my commercial strip yesterday, I realized that what was probably happening the last time I was playing around here is I actually switched it to leisure from generic commercial zoning. So this whole area is actually like tourists. So yeah, I forgot about that. So what I need to do is to have more generic commercial zoning like what I have here, eventually. I'm going to raise the taxes for industry because there's really no ordinances I can put out to get more money from them. So I'm going to do that and maybe help a bit of the demand. I don't want to just keep building more industrial for no reason. This is a nice building. So I can see here I can build some farms here, maybe relocate Kings Park Farm here as I sprawl out this way. You can see all this yellow area. They are prime farmland, but obviously I've built residential here, so we're not going to be building farms on them. This area is also a good farm area. There's some oil here, some minerals, a lot of oil here. I'm actually thinking of creating a whole new district on this side of the street and make this something else. Okay, so I think it's time to work on my power requirement. So I'm going to move these around. Actually, I'm going to turn some of these on instead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then moving more of these. What I want to do now is basically extend this bridge, get the farm going up here on this opposite bank. I'm just trying to find if there's anywhere else I can put these windmills. I feel like I want to destroy them instead. I guess I could move them all along the banks here. And on this side too. Okay. Man, I have so many of them. Okay. I haven't really been working too much on these windmills, so they look kind of jumbled up the way I placed them. So I want to make them look a little bit nicer, so it's more pleasing to look at from a distance, and it's not just like a cluster of stuff flying in the background. I think I can do this. And we'll just reposition the windmills as needed. I don't want to destroy them because I felt like they're kind of a waste in terms of resources I've spent or money I've spent. And you know, given this is a game, your capital investments don't really depreciate. They just keep going and going over time. It's really a win-win. So we probably want another connection here to the outside, similar to this. I just have to think about how I want to do the connection. This is a nice view. You're just driving in from from over here, you just see like the city coming up, and you go down the bridge. And you're in the city. And then you look back, that's the other bank, other side of this. Yeah, it's perfect. I like it. Okay. I mean, one advantage, again, of another connection here is traffic doesn't need to go through this connection here to get to the city. They could also, if they're traveling from here, they can make their turn here, or they can exit the city from here. And that relieves the pressure a bit on this area because we have the industrial going here. So I think pretty soon I'll be getting some, I don't have access to ports yet. I'll get the ports access soon, and so the ports will have to be on this side. So if I buy another plot, that's going to be right on the edge of the sea, but actually I want the ports to be facing out here, and this would be a perfect area for industrial too. So basically my city is basically mostly rivers at the moment. Like, this is a river delta, and the coast isn't, or there's a lake here that I could, this would be like a resort area I could build later. Yeah. I mean, my goal, eventually is once I have all this unlocked, if you look here, no, let's look at the region. So the game lets you buy 9 tiles, so I can buy one more here, one more here, one more here, and one more here. But it does have the capability for you to unlock this outer ring of tiles, so these 2 more tiles out here, and I think 1 more tile up. No, actually 1 more tile here, so that would be make it a 5 and 5. So I could access this area and this area for sure, and this area, all this extra land out here, I can access in this area here. And that's from a mod, and it basically makes your whole region 25 by 25 tiles, and I think each tile is 2 kilometers squared. And in the SimCity 2003 version, all you had to play with was one of these tiles. That's your city. Everything has to fit into one of those. So you can see the difference. And actually, if you look at how we've been building, most of our building is in this one tile so far. I mean, there's a little bit of overflow here, a little bit here, and a little bit here. Our industrial is here, but yeah, most of our building is in here. So there's a lot of possibilities and potential in terms of what we can do with the game. Oh, I actually do have a connection here too. I didn't realize that I have a connection here. So yeah, I could always, this area could also be expanded. I don't know if there's many cars traveling here. Oh, there are many cars moving. Okay, good. So we're getting stuff coming in from the north, and then I can get it in, assuming this is the north. No, I think does the sun set here? So this is probably the west then. And the sun rises here, that's the east. Yeah. So north and south are in these compass directions. So I was saying this was the west side? Incorrect. Okay, let's see what I want to build. I'm thinking I want to build something similar to this. Just have to be careful and understand the traffic flow. So this is going this way. This is going this way. Oops. There. This is going this way, okay. Going this way? Perfect. Oh, I got that backwards. This is going this way. And then we'll connect this here so cars can do their roundabout turns if they need to change directions. There. And then from here we'll have a branching road, and I think it should be a main road still to our farm area. Just let me get an idea of where the farms should be. All around here, so I probably want this road to branch out here actually, and then have the farms spread out like this. Okay. So someone driving along can have a scenic view of all the windmills. Do I want a curve road? Something to make it look nicer? Okay. Perfect, so let's do some farms. like Garland Hills better, so Garland Hills. Well, there's no hill here, so Garland Farms will be fine. And the industrial. Let's see how much. I'm just gonna zone this much for now and see how much we can demand we can get going here. So I'm gonna extend the water here. Perfect, and they should be powered. Oh, I should change this to farmland. Height too high. Can't really build anything through here. I mean, the goal here is actually to make another road connection for workers to get to work. Height too high as well. Oh. bridge like this would work. Do I like this though? No, I don't. It looks weird. This might look better if I just have this intersect this road here. Yeah. I'll have to watch this area. I think this is a bad idea, but I want to make that connection. Oh shoot, I'm having sewage issues because I forgot to connect this properly. My mistake. Now that we have the opportunity, I might want to do this. Where's this? Okay. And that's going to demolish some buildings here, but it's going to give us actually another major road here. Which we can expand later if we need to. And I'm gonna give them a rural, no. Police station and a fire department. Oh, shoot. Alright, and I also wanted to build a solar plant. This might be the best time to do it now. How much does it cost? 1,300 a week. More farms. So I think it's going to be a little bit more pleasing to look at. If you're looking at it from here, yeah, the windmills don't look as bad. And you can actually see them up on a hill here, which makes it look a lot nicer too. And down here, yeah, you can see them up on the hill. I know I had mentioned that I wanted to get to around 36,000 population, which is our next goal. We're only at barely 28,000, 27,700 right now. So I did zone a few extra residential here, but I didn't. I mean, I got sidetracked doing other things, as you can see. But I think I like this decision to do it like this. I did lose a few squares here of residential, but this road I think is going to be helpful for us going forward. So let me do this. Make sure I don't mess anything up. Let's make sure this power here is connected. And what I want to do is zone some of this. Just turning some of these off because I have too much power at the moment, and okay, yeah, it doesn't produce power at night. I want to see how my power is at night. And I did this kind of crooked and sideways, just mostly to match where the yellow is. You can see here, this area here actually isn't really prime farmland, but I've left it as is. So we really want to focus on this blob of farmland here. And I mean, part of the idea is to leave these as farmland for as long as it can. Like here, I really want to keep them as farmland, but I probably will redevelop them eventually. Okay, it's almost nighttime. Check their power. St. Mary's is on fire. Okay. This is a bit of a problem because I was zoning like this here, but I was zoning at a larger grid here, so we've got this really weird setup here where there's going to be two intersections. So I think what I want to do here is I want to break that up and just do a curved road, so it still is one intersection. There we go. And let's zone this high density. So there's St. Mary's that's on fire. Is it gonna burn down? Where's the cops? Or the fire department? Oh, I hear the engines. I think they just made it. Okay. So, one more thing. I think we're running a little bit over time. I want to do is make a new district on this side of the of the main thoroughfare. So this will no longer be Figaro Heights, although it technically is a heights area because all these are tall buildings on a hill. So this will be much more self-contained. This will be, like you can see here, they're much more self-contained units of people. Should I call this King's Park? I'll leave it now, but I think University District is now much smaller than I intended it to be. I intended it to be a bit bigger back then. Oh, I do want to create some. Yeah, should I do it? Let's see here. Ultros Place Market. Huh. Maybe we should change this because all of this are tourists. Let's change this into general. Let's change this into general. Commercial. So these are all going to go away. But we have the commercial demand to back that up so we can redevelop. That way. Oops. That way we can expand this over here. So this area will be general commercial. Yeah, so I was generating much more power in the morning, but I think my consumption is much less at night as well. I think it goes from 340s to 270s, so it's not a one-to-one pairing, but I do see a drop in demand at night, so it works out that I can have one or two of these. Oh, what's going on here? Land value too low. Oh shoot, I forgot. I need to... Yeah, that's bad. I need to give Cypress Parks a bunch of policies. We're gonna do that. High-tech housing. Let's encourage biking here. Education boosts parks and recreation. Hopefully that fixes it. Ooh, good thing I cut that on time. Yeah, it's fixing it. So this is another low density residential, just to keep with a flavor here. And then they get higher density closer. They are closer to the main thoroughfares. I guess I should build one of these towers. Or a stadium. Somewhere here to juice our commercial area. Oh, they don't like it. Why? Let's demolish this for now. I'm gonna build a stadium, yes. What can we build that's less controversial? There. Build a fantastic fountain. Okay, I think this is where we want to stop our recording for this episode of City Skylines. Thank you very much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, please like and subscribe. See you next time.